Not in the basement, no, but there might be some back at the where the scrap is. But they might have holes in the bottom though. They might have holes in the bottom. But there are some good ones back there though. Yeah, look at the black. The black ones might have oil in it, but there might be some without oil in it. Yeah, yeah. Well, there should be lots there. Yeah. G'day, hi and welcome. Dad's working on the chicken guillotine. Well, we lost chicken number 3 2 days ago. Oh, cousin's out there. Where's the water leaking in my car? That rains so much. Look at the water leaking in my car. Oh, sand baked beans. That's the most important man right there. Wow, look at my road. Oh my God. What happened to my road? Where's my road? Oh, it's on the highway. That's what. Yeah. No. Can I get in? Oh, I fit good. Wow, that's a good. Mind you, we got something like 70, 80 millimeters of rain last night. Like that's, or all day yesterday. Freaking leaf. Get off my freaking car. What's the matter with you? Here's my road. It's all on the highway. See all that sand there? That's my driveway, man. Yeah, Dad's working on the chicken guillotine. We were gonna do it today, but today's a fish fry. So anyway, I was supposed to work yesterday, but that didn't work out. So, but neither did my buddy Paul. So I was like, let's see if we can work today. He said, okay. So it's Saturday, but so I had yesterday off, just relaxed. I ordered my isolation headphones. We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, no, I did lose my 3rd chicken, so we have 32 left, and is it 32? Yeah, we only lost 31 left. No, we lost 4 chickens this year. Yeah, so 4 chickens out of 35. And as tomorrow we're going to lose a bunch more. But that's okay, because tomorrow they start going in the freezer. They're just getting at that size now. Oh, there's all the little kiddos. Oh, I guess they're not there yet. Oh, it's Saturday. Yeah, they don't have the thing on Saturday. That's right. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to start killing them tomorrow. Dad's got a road cone there. He's trying to modify it into a chicken guillotine. That's gonna be messy. I know where there was. It's funny because I was thinking of keeping it too. It was an actual chicken cone that you put the chicken in to cut their heads off. And I did a scrap metal run, I guess 2 years ago. And there was 2 of them, and they were in perfect condition. I was like, I should have kept it. And I'm like, well, probably never gonna have chickens again. Of course, get chickens again. I should have freaking kept it. So yeah, it's gonna be sad to see some of the buggers go, but those roosters are getting at that point where they're getting full size, where they're starting to get mean. Like I can walk in there and they don't attack me or like that, but when you put your hand down, you gotta watch out because they peck at you. They'll draw blood too. Like they'll peck you right in the vein, you'll bleed to death, right? One got me good. Can't see it now, but. So Dad and I and my brother will be on chicken plucking detail tomorrow. So even if we can get like say 10 done, 10 this week, 10 next week, if we can get 15 done this week, that'd be great. Because there's also too something we have card is like, if I go to a bank and I want like a line of credit or something, oh, he's got a credit, okay, so he's already been approved for stuff. Like once you get approved for one thing, everything else becomes easy. Now mind you, the banks are predatory. We'll just leave it at that, right? So they'll give a credit card to just about anybody. But if you want your credit rating good, you got to work on that stuff a little bit too. And the best way is credit card. And the credit card, yeah, it is a bad way to buy stuff in a lot of ways. But if you like, you know, I strategize. Like I was nearly going to buy a bass yesterday, but then after talking to the guy at the Arts Music Store, he kind of talked me into it, talked me out of it at the same time. I asked, like, because I know what I'm looking for, right? And it's one of those things that everybody wants to date a supermodel, but once you know she has a bad personality, right? Or her character flaws, you know, like, can you live with the character flaws or not, right? So yeah, it's a beautiful bass, you know, it's gorgeous, everything like that, but will I be playing going, geez, I wish it did this, I wish it did that, when I know that bass over there that's not in stock will do that.